but she can't take ground in her life because she still has the spoils of AI. You see that? So the necklace, as expensive, as beautiful, but it represents a place that God has told you to not go into. And when you come out of it, you need to leave everything that represents that. So what you then find with a lot of people, I know a lady. We went to pray in their house with my wife. When we were praying in this house, they used to go to an occultic church, Pastor Simpiwe. My wife has a word that she still has clothes and cloths from the previous church. And some of the strange things that are happening, their access door into a house is these materials and clothes. Or she denied it. I don't know, love, if you remember this. She denied it. Only later for the husband to call me and say, those things are here in the house. So AI is represented by anything that God has had to take you out of. And sometimes what then AI does, it compromises you. Right? That you are fighting and you are fighting. And sometimes Joshua's like, but I've won big battles. Why am I 20,000? What was 20,000 people? Do you know, you remember the Jonathan and his servant? The two guys conquered 40,000 people with one sword. So what was 20,000? An angel slew over 500,000 men at once. One angel. So I want you to really, because as we're praying against delay, I'm seeing this thing, the battle of AI. I'm seeing that some people, it's the stuff that they've held on to. The other day here when we had a prayer, I had to give some prophetic words and said to people, go close, bank accounts that you are trying to do business with people you're not supposed to do with. If you are in registration documents and with your name and with people, just go resign from all of those things. What we are doing then is you are cutting off all of these things that are access doors. Are you with me, saints of God? I want you to identify things that are AI in your life, things that possibly tangible, not spiritual things, tangible stuff. Some of us, it's contacts in our phone. That's why there's even an apparel for war. Yeah, there's a dress code that you can't have for war. Is the strict instruction. God said, man, I had to block people. I had to try and think, and the Holy Ghost helped me. And he said, because these are all open doors. This is AI in your life. So this is the one thing that I really want you to do, saints of God. Some people don't understand why in certain seasons of their life, it's like also there's a pattern. Certain people have to come into your life. Yeah, they come in certain seasons. Some of us, it's seasons of breakthrough, and they just come into your life, and you think, oh, okay, maybe they are AI to you. They compromise what the victory that is about to come. No, I don't. We know we are not trying to get you to be paranoid and things like that. This is not that. This is spiritual principles for victory. That there are decisions, strong decisions, that people have to take to move themselves away from AI. Like for young people, it's like there's just this person, people that get involved. It's like this person comes and goes in my life, comes and goes in my life. What do you think is going on there? It's just because they miss you. No, there's nothing like that, man. This is AI. There's a spirit that drives this person at a certain time. And because they don't have gates, walls, and doors spiritually, they can be manipulated towards your direction. I'm telling you the truth. 2 weeks ago, no, maybe 3 weeks ago, I have an encounter with the spirit, Pastor Simpiwe, because on a particular day, I was supposed to have driven to Soweto. I was helping my mother with a couple of things. I have an encounter with the spirit, like a demonic spirit appears to me, and it says, I know that on Saturday you are going down to Soweto. I am going to put certain people on your way so that you see them. Why? Because if I see those people, there are certain things that are triggered. As sure as the day was going to rise the next day, I drove past and I saw the people, and the people saw me. And those people for me represented AI. They represented a darkness in my life. And you think that, hey, I was just at a mall and I came across such and such. You think that was just a coincidence? Nothing in this life is coincident. Nothing just happened. Things are planned and orchestrated in the realms of the spirit, either for your demise or for your advancement. And if you know, you will know that, okay, this year is demonic interception. I've got to fight against this thing. And that's why some, people take stupid decisions at the height of their lives. The height of their lives. I remember there used to be a soccer player, Sbu. Do you remember Jabu Pule? Incredible soccer player. On the morning of a big match, he will be nowhere to be found. Because he'll be in all the wrong places. Self-sabotage. Do you know how his career ended? Do you know Mike Tyson? When he started losing, he will go into strip clubs up until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and he has a fight the next day. And he will just get there thinking he's going to self-sabotage. These things are not by incident. These are spirits that orchestrate stuff. So what I'm wanting to say to us about AI is that, please, saints of God, go through your life if there's a need. And just get rid of stuff that you know that is not supposed to be there. Get rid of stuff that's come from the wrong people. Go through your phone and just start to block. Because our prayers must have corresponding actions. I remember many years ago listening to Anita Bainam saying when the Lord delivered her, she had to give away clothes, return cars. Because there was just this man in her life that seemed to sponsor a certain lifestyle, and she liked it. But God said, I don't want you there. When she broke off with that man, she got rid of everything. She said, I got rid of everything. She says she remembers the day where she was so hungry. She went into a church and she said, I'm not a bad person. I'm not crazy. I'm not demonized. Can you just give me something to eat? But that was necessary because the life she had was AI. And it was an open door for certain things in her life. And until she got to that place, God could not give her victory. Okay, I know you hear me. Okay, sit down just for 2 minutes. And then this is what we're going to pray about. AI, you can't pray about it. AI, you take actions. Ne? Yeah, AI, you must go and find what the man took that was buried in his tent in the camp of Israel. You must now go burn it, and the man, his wife, and his children. God is harsh, isn't it? Eh? No. It's a form and it's a sign because of the laws of bloodline. If you let his children live, they're going to be trouble for you in the future. They will rise up against you in the future. So kill him and his seed. This is now going to be our last prayer item. Now, in the book of Joshua 5, Joshua came, just mark it. I won't read it because if we read it, I may want to do a Bible study. Joshua came up against the 5 kings of Amorites. So when these kings heard that Joshua was coming, Joshua is key to us. In the spirit, in the spirit, my spiritual make anything about me. Study the book of Joshua. That's my life. I have the mantle of Joshua for war. So he comes, these kings, they hear